Hey guys, what's up? I wanted to pop on here today and talk about candy. So it's almost Halloween and I'm not gonna lie, I love candy and I do eat candy. However, for so many years, candy was just off limits, not an option, no candy for me. When I ate low carb, I didn't eat candy because, well, sometimes I would get sugar-free candy, but we all know if you have tried sugar-free candy, that is not a good time for your tummy. Warning. If you have not tried sugar-free candy, eat a minimal amount because the sugar alcohols will seriously wreck your gut. So I just wanted to talk, with Halloween coming, especially if you have kids and they are going to be having bags of candy and you're like, oh, I don't want to give this all to my kid, but I don't want it to go to waste. Just remember that if you completely deny yourself, if you tell yourself so many times, no, I can't even have just one, not even one little tiny Milky Way. No, 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 no. You're probably going to end up binge eating. It's going to be 10 o'clock at night, your kids are in bed, and you go into the pantry for a cracker and you eat half their bag of candy. It's probably going to happen. I am guilty of, in the past, having been that person that was like, nope, I said I'm sticking to this and I'm not doing it. No candy, I'm not doing it. But I know now that that led to binge eating, and if I would have just allowed myself a piece of candy here and there, then I probably wouldn't have went overboard when I finally did eat it. So I just wanted to talk about some things that you can do to avoid binge eating later. So just a couple tips. Try to find a healthier option. So maybe you don't want to allow yourself the actual junk candy. Today there are so many whole food candies, paleo candies, vegan candies, keto candies. There is a candy for every diet. There really is. So if you really don't want to go off the deep end, I would recommend going to your favorite grocery store that has healthier candies and just purchasing yourself a few things so that when you do give your kids a few pieces of candy, or when you are just seeing commercial after commercial about candy, or you go into the drugstore and you see a bunch of candy on sale, you don't end up going overboard and getting some and binge eating it. Or, you can eat the regular candies. I personally love Sour Patch Kids. So the other day I bought some, in bulk, I bought the little individual packets. I think they're 80 calories. So I've been allowing myself to have one of those a day. Not necessarily a day, but if I want it on a particular day, then I do allow myself to have that. I actually run a lot now, and it's super weird because in the running world, candy is very welcome because candy spikes your glucose levels. So if you are what we call bonking and running, you need a quick sugar fix. So I actually eat Sour Patch Kids and stuff when I'm running. And so it's been really weird for me to go from this no candy, no sweets, no nothing, to essentially eating empty calories when I'm running, whether it's an actual fitness gel or candy. At first I was like, oh, I can't do that. I can't just eat these calories. But I know now that it fuels my body, and actually real foods, even though it's candy and that's not necessarily real food, those actually sit better with my gut than the fitness gels and chews and stuff. So I do prefer to eat those when I run. However, I'm not saying that you have to be a runner to eat candy. I'm just saying it's okay to allow yourself a little bit. So what I would suggest doing if you do feel you're going to end up eating candy, whether it's your kids or you're going to go to the store and buy some, because let's face it, it's the holidays essentially now, and nobody likes to feel they're missing out. So if Milky Ways are your favorite, Snickers are your favorite, go buy the bags that have the tiny bite-sized pieces and just portion some out, or grab two and those are your two for the day. Just allow yourself little bits here and there so that you don't overindulge later. If you're doing a strict diet like a keto or a paleo or vegan, vegetarian, whatever, just go buy yourself that candy that fits that diet, or make your own. You can always do some dried fruit, energy ball things, or there's other sweet treats that you can do, maybe you're doing fruit with some honey drizzled on it. There are sweet treat options that you can do for yourself that aren't going to wreck your diet. And honestly, even a piece of candy or two is not going to wreck your diet. Don't start doing it every single day and do it for the next several months, because that does add up. But please do not completely deny yourself of things, because I am pretty certain that you will end up binge eating. I had a very big issue with that in the past. I would tell myself, you can't have it, you can't have it, you can't have it. And then one day I would eat one piece and I'm like, well, forget it. I already messed up. I'm going to eat 2 king-size candy bars. And then I would feel disgusting, and then I would be angry with myself, and then I would punish myself basically by not like eating hardly anything for the next couple days. Or not hardly anything, but like I would eat under my calorie goal because I feel like I had to make up for it. And I know that that kind of made me develop unhealthy eating habits and a really unhealthy relationship with food at times. So I just want to encourage you to make the healthy choices now so that you don't get down that road and then have guilt over eating things like candy or a treat here and there in the future. So I do allow myself to have candy here and there. Sometimes I do go overboard and I have to remind myself like that is not going to work for my lifestyle if I'm eating a bunch of candy all the time and a bunch of junk, and then I go to run or ride my bike or do whatever workout I have, I'm going to feel like crap. And I do sometimes get in this thing where I'm like, oh, I went on this big run so I can eat all this candy, and I can't. It doesn't make me feel good. Candy is not good for you for a reason. Not only does it have empty calories, but it just doesn't make your body feel good. So even if you want to just make yourself a healthy treat or a healthier treat, maybe you want to make some like cookies or something that don't have refined sugar or they're gluten-free or whatever fits your diet, go ahead and do that before Halloween comes, especially if you know you're going to be at some type of a Halloween get-together or something. Make your own thing that works for you and take it to the party. You can share it with other people. Nobody needs to know it's healthy. Like, that's what I used to always do. If I had some type of like a get-together coming up and I really knew I was going to want cookies or cake or whatever might be there, I would just make my own healthy version and take it. And so many times I got compliments about how good things were. And I'm going to post more videos about that in the near future, especially with like Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, about kind of my hacks to not getting completely off track during the holidays. So stay tuned for those. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Say something in the comments that you've done that maybe can help other people. Ask a question in the comments and subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more tips and tricks on how to stay healthy and on track during the holidays. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.